So I currently love daily driving my zinc yellow Mach 1. You might see it on the channel if you've been watching for a little while. And I've had this one for about a year now, and this was not my first yellow Mach 1, and it wasn't my first Mach 1 either. I've had four now, and I really enjoy this car a lot. But before this one, I did have another zinc yellow. I really love the color. I think it looks fantastic on the Mach 1, the stripe fading in the back, all the really cool things about the Mach 1 that stand out. The black and the yellow look so good together. But my other Mach 1 was in great shape, and the current owner, the guy I sold it to, gives me updates every now and again, and so he sent me some updates on the old yellow Mach 1, and so we're going to go over that here a little bit and some of the changes. This is the picture of my old yellow Mach 1 the day I bought it in front of the Payson, Utah temple. It was a real great trip. I really loved getting the car. If you look closely, you can tell the headlights are a little different. When I bought it, it had the clear housing with the chrome reflector, but they were smoked, and so that was kind of an interesting look, but I decided to take it back to OEM. And the reason why that's interesting is because the new owner has changed them again, and I'll let you see that at the end of the video of what he decided to do with them. So it's just funny that this car's had so many different sets of headlights in the last little while, and that's really fun because they're easy to change out. You can always go back. The SN95 Mustangs were really hard to change the headlights out. You almost had to break them to get them out. These ones swap out so easily. It's something that you can do quickly, and you can try different things that really change the front of the car. The other thing I had done was I had actually gotten a spoiler off my friend's Dark Shadow Gray Mach 1 that had unfortunately been totaled, and this was the day I bought the car because he lived up in northern Utah where I bought the car from, and he was nice enough to give me the spoiler off his because the original spoiler to this zinc yellow Mach 1 was cracked. And so he let me just take that one, and then later on he bought a white Mach 1 from one of my friends here in town, and it had the spoiler painted gloss black. And so he ended up wanting that spoiler back now for the new Mach 1, and I was happy to give it back to him. He gave it to me freely, I gave it back to him, and that's fine. But the car did have a gloss black spoiler on it now, and that's important because you'll see that in this update video, the current owner of this Mach 1 has reversed that and painted it matte black, and it looks fantastic, so I'm happy about that. The seats in this car were in fantastic shape. It did have the normal bolster wear that you see on Mach 1s, Cobras, Bullets that have, you know, the higher bolsters on the side there. And it really didn't bother me much, but he did fix that, so that's another thing he's done to the car, although it's not shown in the video. On the back of the Mach 1, it was plasti dipped and the letters weren't straight when I bought the car, and so I had replaced it with a honeycomb Decklid panel, which was actually off that same white Mach 1 that my friend had bought. When he got the spoiler back, he said, you can have this if you like it, because he didn't care for it. And I liked it because the Mach 1 letters were now straight and they were in their own little cutout. This piece is actually pretty cool because it's its own fabricated piece by a different company, but the other pieces in it are the Ford pieces that the 99 35th anniversary cars had. So it was a Ford part number on the rest of it. But I did like that blackout panel, although it did kind of darken the back of the car up a little bit. It looks aggressive, and I liked it so much I actually put one on my Torch Red 04 Mach 1, and a little touch I did to that was I added a 40th anniversary console badge from a true 40th anniversary package car. And the reason I liked doing that was because the 04 Mach 1s have the 40th anniversary badge on the fenders, and so I thought it was a nice touch to add that to the back of the car, even though it's not a 40th anniversary package vehicle like the crimson red, white, and black Mustangs that were anniversary cars. I still think it was a cool badge, and I love the running pony on it. It was 3D. It was a very cool badge, and so for that reason I added it to the back of this car. And I put that where the Ford logo would go. I'll show you where that is, but I plastic dipped the lower valence on that car as well. I kind of think all that black looked really good with the black spoiler. It was kind of a clean look, and you can see here how good that looked all together, especially since the honeycomb panel and the plasti dip were a matte color, so it matched the spoiler. I thought that looked really good. And here's the 40th anniversary badge in the Ford logo area. I really like that. But if you look at the back of the car, it does darken it up a lot, and with the zinc yellow, I kind of like the brightness of the yellow, so I was kind of torn on whether I liked it enough or not to have it on there. I know it's kind of a heritage thing for the older Mach 1s, like the 70 Mach 1 had a very similar panel there, and the 71 to 73s also had it like that, so just kind of a heritage thing. But anyway, the new owner decided to go ahead and remove that, and so you'll see that in the video. And I have not added that to my current yellow Mach 1 because I do like the brightness of the back of the car without it, so it's kind of a hit or miss. I like it, and I kind of don't, so that's something that he went ahead and decided to remove. But I really enjoyed having these three Mach 1s at the same time. And so this is a really cool picture, and although I don't have the red Mach 1 and the yellow one anymore, I do still have the blue one, and I have another yellow one now, so the picture is almost complete again. But I loved driving this car home when I bought it. I really enjoyed the zinc yellow. I thought it was fantastic. It was a very fun time to have both of these to daily drive, and I'd take them places with my wife and we go on cruises together. But anyway, when I got the new house, I started changing some things around, and we did end up selling the yellow Mach 1 at that point, but I always regretted it, and so I have the other one. So here's the first picture he sent me when he got the car home, and it looked really good. I was very happy. I missed the car. I thought it looked so good. And the first thing he did with it was he changed the wheels to a black wheel, which I understand because the black on the yellow and the matching the stripe and stuff, but I didn't really care for those wheels. And I was very happy when he showed me that he decided to change them again, and he got the AFS wheels, which was the perfect choice in my opinion. I love those wheels. And he had to do some other changes. He had to take the long tube headers off because of emissions and the no cats and stuff. So he had some things he had to fix on it and change around. So you'll see that in the update video. He mentions that a little bit. And really, I didn't think the car was in too bad a shape. I mean, for 125,000 miles for what it had when I sold it, it looked great. You know, it had a couple of rock chips, normal things like that. But he did go through the effort of getting some things repainted and some stuff like that. So here's the car before he did some of the changes, but you could see it with the AFS wheels and all the good stuff about it. And it still had the honeycomb Decklid panel. And I think he did change it to SLP exhaust, which I like. It had the pipes Violator cat back, which was okay, but I like the SLP better. But love the license plate zinc one, so very proud of it being zinc, which I am as well. You can see the gloss black spoiler there in this video. So this was the older walk around video, and now it's time to see what he's done to the car. So let me know what you think in the comments of the most current updates.
Hey, here's some updates on the Mach 1. All the black is going off the back. New Mach 1 badge. The spoiler has been painted matte black. It looks really good. I've been wet sanding and filling in little dings and stuff here and there. This was all chewed up, if you remember. Big ding right there. If you get real close, you can still see it. I got a little bit more work to do to blend that in. The door, a lot of work on that. The AFS wheels. The hood. Hood's been completely painted with a painted stripe. New headlights and a Cobra bumper. I know some people don't like it, but I just think it looks so much better. I still need to put the chin spoiler on. That's coming. The paint is just a little bit off on the hood, but I'm okay with it. I mean, you really have to look at to notice. Right here was a real nasty ding. I sanded that out, filled it in, cleared it. I got some more work to do on it, but it looks okay. The FS wheels. And that's it, man. The seat's been fixed. And of course the headers are gone because of emissions in Weber County, but she's looking really good. Can't wait for some of the spring cruises. All right, there she is. I wanted to give you a little update on her. Thanks. Bye.
I'm very glad he's happy with the car. I'm very glad he's taking excellent care of the car. I personally like the Mach 1 bumper cover the way it was with the chin spoiler and the Mach 1 grill delete, but the important thing was in that video he said, this is what I like, and I know other people might not like it, but I think this looks cool. And so that's the important part to me, is that somebody is happy with the way they modify their car and they like it that way, and that's important to me, that they're happy. So it's not always about what other people like. You know, I prefer the Mach 1 front end better, but he likes the Cobra front bumper, and I'm happy that he has the car the way he likes it, and he's proud of it, and he's modified it to make it the way he likes it. And I totally love that he's gone back with the spoiler and put that effort into making it look great. You know, the stripe looks great painted on the car. I think he did a phenomenal job with those things and fixing it up. And so that's the update on my old zinc yellow Mach 1. And I really like the car, and I'm glad it's being taken care of. So put in the comments what you think about the car and the things that you like. Do you like the honeycomb Decklid panel, or do you like the Cobra bumpers? I know a lot of people do put the Cobra bumpers on their cars, so it's up to you to decide. And I just want to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.